Magoha, Anamijidia, and welcome to the first ever edition of the segment, The Ratmind. Kaladri Kalaka, Kaladri Kalaka, Abumaku, Karenuba Kaka, Abumaku, Mona Sanso, is a what I'm deal, Abum is a what a PK Kaka, Abum is a what a Kaka Kaka, a what a Mizakaran is in Uba. Aka uwa Abu Makuwa kaka Abu Makuwa kaka Kaladri kalakano kaka Kaladri anumano neighbor Abu mano kike kaka. Ah yes, Abu Mogishi kalakana. Yes. All right. Ooh. I descend from the land of blue. I'm with you. Kaladri kalakano ha. Abu mama you ha. Abu mama you say so. Kaladri kalakano. Kaladri kalakano. Abu mama you hey ha. Abu mama you her ni me Abu muhara wakaka. Ah yes. I'm strong. May my strength continue forever. Kalakanda. Kaladri Kalakana. Abu Mekambon Kuzo. Abu Mekambon Kuzo. Thank you to the registered viewer. For the new people, again, thank you to my returning viewers. For the new people, let me give you 4 pieces of information to help you understand me better. First, I'm currently in Atlanta, Georgia. Second, I currently live in Atlanta, Georgia. Third, I was born in what is now considered to be Southeast Washington, D.C. And fourth, my matrilineal village is at Mohafia. Check that out in West Africa. Let's go. Ooh. Caladria. Caladria Calacana. I'm Caladria Abu Mama Dua he ha. Abu Mama Dua ni mewa. Caladria Calacana. Caladria Calacana. Abu Mama Dua ni Shia. Shia channel na drama. Caladria Calacana. Yes, Caladria Calacana neighbor. Abu Mama Dua he ha. Abu Mama Dua ni mewa. Abu Muwana go wakaka. Makagini warakaka. Abu Mama Dioha karakaka. Kakaka no wanketa. Kakalaka no Abu Mado kakaka. Asura Madoka no wanketa. Kaladri kalaka no Kaladri kalaka no Kaladri kalaka no Abu Mama Dioha ni mewa. Abu Muawara wakaka. Abu mi be kaka Chijoki be no wanketa. Abu mama do he ha. Abu madu zuko kaka. Kaladri kalakano ha. I am the Joker kaka. I am the Joker no wanketa. Kaladri kalakano ha. Kaladri kalakano ha. Abu mama do he ha. Abu mparo kaka. Onishikala kaka. Onishikala neighbor. Abu Monishikala kaka. Abumamishi Anumano Neba, Anumanu Woman Dewa, Anumanu Giga, Kalari Kalakanu, Kalari Kalakanu Neba, Abumama Dewa, Abumama Dewa, Kalari Kalakanu, Abumama Dewa, Abumama Dewa, no one car. What is the point of this segment? I just want to get it out. Kaladri kalakanu ha, kaladri anamana nepa, abu mama diu hey ha, abu mama diu hey ha, kaladri kalakanu ha, kaladri kalakana nepa, abu maku wakaka, abu maku wanu kita, kaladri kalakanu ha, abu mama diu hey ha, abu mama diu no koya. Alright, what am I getting at today? Let me figure it out. The title was We Are All the Good Husband People, and then I added the segment name. What am I talking about? When I put that in, I envisioned the God of Thunder. What am I saying? My entire category of existence, the God of Thunder. What am I saying? All of us who call ourselves human beings. And you know, my opinion on how the term should be used, but whatever. All of us who call ourselves human beings, we have to move with more self-respect and aggression, especially when dealing with other animals. You see, I saw a story a few months ago about a bear that invaded a neighborhood out in California. That's a flag on the play. You see, let me talk about the big man, Donald Trump. But whenever I talk about the big man, I'm signifying why? Because the world has limited me. That man is simply the leader of a group of people. And that group doesn't always even have the same members, okay? That's the nature of a presidential administration. And that administration is to an extent constrained by one, American political practice, and two, overall US law. And of course, he's pushed the bounds a bit, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, what am I saying? Limiting stuff that happens in the world today, and even in America too, Donald Trump did this, Donald Trump did that. You've elevated him to the level of God. That's not what's going on. Let me move. What am I saying here? Trump is always talking about the border. Secure the border. That's nonsense. What is the border? You're afraid of your own category of life? What about the neighborhood? How can a bear wander into your neighborhood? So I think really what I'm getting at here is that we all have to move as a unit and defend ourselves against other animals. But this is the thing, people don't understand defense. They think that Ella is defense. It is Ella. It is an act of, and I'll go ahead and say it here, savagery. To go out and try and harm other creatures. And again, for the millionth time, eating is not harming other creatures. And think about what I'm saying. But if you're not trying to eat, to go out and harm other creatures, that is Ella. I'm not saying we should do that. I'm talking about defense. We need basic defense. Let me move and I'll tell some more stories. You see, The neighborhood I lived in until I left Maryland, because I was born in DC. Let me get into this a bit. Let me think how to get into that one. Kaladri kalakana, kaladri alamana neba, abu mama diu ho, abu mama diu ni me wa. Let me get into this a bit. I wish the world was different. That's what I'm saying. The more I grow up, the more I believe that we shouldn't literally have one house we live in. We should move back and forth between zones. And I'll just keep that there. So in line with that, and I just saw the number 1111, let me make a wish. May my word be understood today, expand forever. But in line with that, I wish that I had lived in such a way where half the time at least, I slept in Washington, D.C., and half the time I slept somewhere else. And that way, I wouldn't have to say the awkward sentence, I was born in Washington, D.C., and I was raised in Maryland just outside. And I wish there was a different way to express that, because it's strange, even though really I always slept in Prince George's County, Maryland. That's the easiest way to talk about it metaphysically speaking. Washington, D.C. is more significant to me because I was born there. Because at the end of the day, what does it mean to live somewhere? Really? Do you live in one spot? Abu mama diu ho, abu mama diu zisa, abu mama diu kalari kalakana neba, abu meku ka, abu meku ka, kalari kalakana neba, abu mama diu ho, abu mama diu zisa, abu mama. Mama do her key cake, Mama do her karenua. And I think I'll leave that there. And you should know what I mean. But anyway, what am I getting at? The neighborhood that I grew up in, and I just can't descend to meet the masses, I'm sorry. You grew up in you never left. Abu Mekua nu one kater, Kalari Kalakana neighbor, Abu Mama Dui ho, Abu Mama Dui ho, Kalari Kalakana neighbor, Abu Mama Dui ho, Abu Mama Dui ni mewa, Ellen with a uko kaka, Ellen with a uko neighbor, Abu Mama Dui no koya. Basically, the neighborhood I grew up in, there was a relatively high number of deer. So it was Ella, because when Ella emerges, if you stare right at him and or him and his gang, they'll hold their position and or go backwards. If you start at a certain distance, and I'll just say it like that. Now, if you advance towards Ella, let me not get into that. Abu mama diu ni mewa, abu mua wara kaka, abu mua nebo kaka, abu mama diu. Anyway, that boy Lily. Point is, given how Ella was behaving in that area, I really wish we had deer patrol. They talk of the border patrol. I don't know what you're doing, moving back and forth down that stretch, looking for other human beings. Kalari kalakana neba, abu manishia manjoha, abu manishio kikeka, abu manishio kikeka, kalari kalakana neba, Abu mama dio haka ele. Abu mama dio hakara ele. Akaramela amama dio ha. Akaramela amokike kaka. Akaramela. I'm greater than the deer. Abu mama dio ha. Abu mama dio ha. Abu mama dio ha. Abu mama dio ha. Kalori kalakanu kaka. Kalori anu manu neba. Abu mama dio ha. Kalori kalakanu neba. Kalori anu manu neba. Abu mama dio ha. Abu mama dio si say so. Kalori kalakanu neba. Kalori kalakanu neba. Abu mama dio si say so. Elemore uku kaka. Abum elemore uku kaka. Abum elemore uku neba. Elemore uku kaka. Shangela uku shangela mere uku. Anyway, I think you guys get my point. I got it out. Let's just all move as a collective among our conception category, and I'll leave it at that. Anyway, what do I do for the rest of this segment when it's a live stream? Because it's gonna make its way onto the pre-recorded video segment or area, whatever. When it's a live stream, what do I do? Do I just stay on here and vibe? Abu mama dio hey ha. Abu mama dio hey ha. Thank you for the comments. Every comment is a blessing. Please like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, we are all the good husband of the people. Amadioha, the god of thunder. Yes. If you want to translate it like it in Rinri, how will you translate it? First of all, there's the pronunciation I don't like to do consciously. I think I do it accidentally. Amadioha. 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 Abu mama dio her kaka. 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 Abu mama dio her kanua. Come look at my dio her. Come look at my dio her. Abu mama shi kaka kaka. Come look kaka. Kalu kakazalu kakanua. Abu mama dio her. Abu mama dio her ni mewa. Abu mama wara kaka. Abu mama wara kaka. Kamala karama dio her. Kamala marama dio her ni mewa. Abu mama dio her. Abu mama dio her ni mewa. Abu mama wara kaka. Awarama akarama. Aguno sabu mama dio. Aguno sabu moki kaka. Abu moki kaka. Kaladri kalakanu kaka. Kaladri kalakanu. Kaladri kalakanu nu anketa. Abu mama dio hakara on yopana nuwa. Osei baruadu. Osei baruaku. Blackbeard pirate. Hellfire, Osei Barua, the fire that carries heaven, same. Abu Mamadio hey ha. I'm gonna go on a little mini rant. You see, racism has done a lot of things. The most annoying thing it has done is it's created this dichotomy. Either when you're looking at European things, they're the best things in the world and you can't touch them, or they have no connection to Africa. And I'm just saying it like that to be crude. Let's just get rid of that dichotomy. Let's just go, okay, we don't know a lot of stuff. Let's look at it. What does it look like? Let's move. Kalari kalakanu ha. Kalari anumanu neba. Abu mama dio hey ha. Abu mama dio zize sa. Kalari kalakanu ha. Kalari anumanu neba. Abu mama dio hey ha. Kalari kalakana neba. Moge is acting. I forgot to give my name information. Whatever, you get me. I'm Chimoge. Action name Moge. Big name Chimoge Chijoke. Movement name Capricorn Energy. I'm Onika Lolo Mary. I'm here. Chugu, yes. I'm back, baby. Yes. Ooh, ha 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 ha, boo, ha ha ha, boo, mama deal, ha 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 ha. Ellen with a ugo, shugo, abum, Ellen with a ugo, mona, shugo, abum, shugo, kaka. Shuku karaha, amari yoha, shuku maraha, abumama yoha, shuku waraha, abumoki keika, abumo para shuku nuwan keita, o para shuku kaka, shuku karama dioha he ho, shuku marama dioha abumya, shuku boama dioha ni merua, abumama dioha kara on yopuna nuwa. O sabaru I do, ga 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 ga. O sabaru I do, ha 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 ha. Abumo sabaru I ke aka. Abumo sabaru I kana ua. Abumo sabaru I ke kaka. Abumo kike no mani ke ne ba. Abum sanso ne ba kaka. Sanso ne ba kaka. Ela ngere uku zare shukuna ba. Abum ela ngere uku na ko sanso ne ba. Ela ngere uku kaka kaka. Ellen with a uku no one kita. Ellen with a uku kaka kaka. Abumela chuku no one kita. Ellen with a uku no one kita. Ellen with a chuku no one kita. Hawara shuku kara shuku no wa. Ella wara shuku kara shuku no wa. Abumwa shuku kaka. Ishi a chenu ne dirima. Abumishi a chenu ne ofuma. Shangi he, ka abum shangi he kara amadyoha. Abumoni shi kalakano, kaka, abumoni shi anomano, no one keta. Kamala kara amadyoha, he ho. Kamala mara amadyoha, si say saw. Ishi a chenu ne dirima. Ishi a chenu bu ofuma. Ishi a chenu, ishi a chu, ishi a pano. The 8 mind, ha 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 ha. The Ratmind same thing, he hey ha ha. She a channel, ka 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 ka. Shangi she, Shango mind. Abu mama yoha. Effective is the truth. Kala akano. Effective is the truth. Amadio, Abu Mamadio, he hey ha, Abu Mamadio, he hey ha. Alright, I was going into the translation of that. Yeah, so if you want to translate it like an Inrindri, you could call Amadioha the goodness of the husband of the people. Abu Mamadio, he hey ha. Abu Mamadio, he hey ha. Abu Mamadio, he say so. Abu Mamadio, he hey ha. Abu Mamadio, he hey ha. Abu Mamadio, Madio, mas. Abu Mamadio, ka ka ka. Some might translate it to be the knowledge of the husband of the people. I think contextually that one's too reductive. Anyway. But, Abu Mamadio, hey ha. 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 Abu Mamadio, say sa. Amara Mamadio, her Karayanua. Azara Mamadio, her kaka. Abu Mishia Chenu kaka. Ishia Chenu dirima. Ishia Chenu ofuma. Kamala, kaka. Kalukaku, Zalukaku, Malukaku, no. Ishia Chenu ofuma. Abu Ishia Chenu ofuma, no. Kamala, kaka. Kamala, kara hazara, no. Ishia Chenu dirima. Abu Ishia Chenu ofuma. Abu Ishia Chenu no kika. Maramazarama Bumadiyo. Yajenu Bumi Yajenu Nofuma. Yajenu Nemi Mama Bumadiyo. Yajenu Yajenu I choose you. Kamala, kaka, kalukaku, zalukaku, malukaku, nuwa. Abu mama diwa hiye Abu mama diwa himewa. Abu mama kaka. Isiya jenu dirma. Isiya jenu dirma. Abu mama diwa kara ofuma. Shangi he ka. Abu mama diwa hiye Abu mama diwa hiye Isiya jenu dirma. Isiya jenu dirma. Marama mama diwa hiye Isiya jenu dirma. Isiya jenu ofuma. Isiya jenu I choose you. Isiya jenu hiye Isiya jenu ha. 7, the number of Neptune, the self. Amadioha, he ha. Agukaramadioha, he ha. Aguzaramadioha, he ha. Agumaramadioha, apunya. Amaramakaranagnoa. Agukaramadioha, he ha. Aguzaramadioha, nimewa. Umamadioha, kara. Samsoneba. Eloaramadioha, he ha. What is my technique? Is it what I'm gonna do? Is it what I'm gonna do? Ha, kaladri kalakana, kaladri kalakana, karaki henua, abu mama diwa kara, obana, oseburu adu, oseburu aku. Oseburu akike kako katu amarama zarama marama dioha ele karama dioha he ha shangele wabu meje ha shangagu ka abrunam nundunka ogo ha kwanu ka bumama dioha dabe ofa maya abumama dioha ha 27, the number of the love of life. Purgation. Elu, also Enu. Yes, on the screen. Just changed to 28 anyway. I'm gonna go until like the 31st minute mark anyway. Isiya chenune dirma abumi isiya chenune ofuma. Isiya chenu, isiya shuabu, isiya chenu. I choose you. Isiya chenu 1, 2, 2. Abumi isiya chenu na 1, 2, 2. Kamala kaka. Kalukaku zalukaku malukaku no what? Abuma madeo he hey ho. Abuma madeo he say so. Kamala kaka kalukaku zalukaku malukaku no what? He hey ha, he hey ha. Shangi hey ka. Abum shango na shangere la. Abum mama do he hey ha. Abum shangi be muko. Abum kibe kaka. Akare bezara ibe no. Abum mo kare ibe no. Abum mo kare aki be no. Kamala kaka. Kamala kaka. Abum mama do he hey ha. Kamala mama do. Kamala kike kaka. Kamala zize zuzo. Abum mama do he ho. Obodo ka. Obodo ka. Obodo amadiyo ha. Abum obodo amadiyo ha. Obodo kaka. Abum obodo kara obodo no wa. Over the kaka. Over the kaka. Over the kaka. Over the Noah. Over the Madiuha. Abu Mamadiuha, he hey ha. Abu Mamadiuha, ni meuha. Abu Muwa kaka. Abu Muwa go kaka. Abum shangi he ka. Abum shango na Shangri-La. Abum mamadiyu he ha. Abum mamadiyu he say so. Abum shangi he ka. Ela mere huku zara shuku neba. Ela zara shuku mere shuku neba. Ela zara sanso neba kaka. Sanso neba na kwa ele ya. Abum shangi ala matyuha. Abum shangi lo ki ke ka. Abum shangi le si say so. Shangi la bua madiyuha. Ow. Yowzers. Ow. Shangele, Alabua Madiyo, Alabua Kike. Thank you, everyone. See you next time.